Hey friends, Leanne here from healthfulpursuit.com. I got YouTube up here, Instagram over here, and I'm sharing fasting tips with you. I've recorded these videos back to back and sharing them with you over the next couple of weeks just to help you with your fasting protocols. I've had so much success on fasting as I heal my body, and my relationship to fasting has changed over the last 6 years of being on my ketogenic diet. And I've learned about a bunch with clients and resources that I've investigated. And so I want to share some updates to the fasting protocols that are always changing as we learn more and more about the body and what works best. So as per our last two videos, I'm really answering your questions as it relates to fasting. If you haven't already checked out those videos, you definitely can. Here on Instagram, you can go to my IGTV and check it out, or on YouTube, I will include links down below and in the corner so you can check out the past videos where we chatted about the best time to fast when you're cycling, what to do if you are on menopause, and a bunch of other questions that relates to how to extend your fast and a whole bunch of fun things. So today, let's go through more questions. We already covered at what stages of your period do you fast. You can find that in the first video that I will link to. Are 7-day or longer fasts beneficial? This is a great question, and the maximum amount of fasting that I recommend for people is 3 days. Specifically for women is 3 days. If you are doing longer than 3 days, I really feel like you should be working with a medical professional, whether it be a nutritionist, a doctor, a naturopathic doctor, just somebody who can check up on things and make sure that the protocol that you're on and the foods that you're eating before and plan to eat after, and whether or not a 7-day fast is beneficial for you. There are many people in the ketogenic space, especially doctors, who work with clients to do these things, and I think it can be very beneficial. But it's not for everyone, just like anything, right? So we really want to make sure that you're going into it with the right intentions and that your intentions will be met with a 7-day fast. Let me see. Next question is, what's the best food to break your fast if you're not doing keto? Okay, so if you are breaking a fast at like a 16 or 18 hour fast, do whatever you want. I mean, the more nutrient dense, the better, but like really, you can have whatever you want. It's not really going to make an impact. Once you go 24 hours beyond, you really want to be careful with how much food you're introducing to your body after you haven't eaten for 24 hours. And the longer you take to eat, the less you want to break your fast with. So let's say you're doing a 24-hour fast. If you would normally have like a plate of food that's this big on your 24-hour fast, you're going to cut that in half with a plate of food that's this big. On a 48-hour fast, you're going to cut it even further. You know what I'm saying? So we really want to have the volume be less and less and less, just so you don't have heartburn and digestive issues, constipation, diarrhea, those sorts of things, dizziness, nausea. We just don't want that. And so the best thing to do is, like, the fail safe is break with a bone broth. BBB, break with a bone broth. That's probably the best way to do it. If you're doing 24-hour fast beyond, just taking a moment to have a bone broth an hour before you end up having solid food, and then just slowly start introducing food again. It's always best to start small and work your way up as opposed to breaking it. And oh my goodness, I have done this so many times where I do like a 48-hour fast and then I break it with this huge meal. And then I completely regret it because my stomach hurts, I have acid reflux, heartburn, it's just all bad. And so it's best to break with a bone broth, wait an hour, and then have like half of your meal just to be safe. What does it mean if I have a headache after breaking a 24-hour fast? Chances are you're low in electrolytes. So I wish I would have brought the electrolyte powder that I recommend with me, but I didn't. It's in my water, but you can't tell. It's called Element. I will include a link down below, and you can just Google LMNT and check them out. Make sure you're having electrolytes. Now, do electrolytes break a fast? Depends what's mixed in them. What I like about Element is that they have no funky mixtures, and you can even get the unsweetened version, which I prefer, with none of the sweeteners or anything like that. So it's best to make sure that your electrolyte balance is good. And another reason to break with bone broth is to incorporate more electrolytes. Not only would the bone broth have electrolytes, but the salt you're going to add to the bone broth will. So making sure that you are cooking and preparing your food with either gray sea salt or pink Himalayan salt are the best options, and just making sure that your electrolytes are balanced. You'd be surprised how many electrolytes one needs on a ketogenic diet, especially a ketogenic diet that requires fasting. Do pregnant women fast? Is that bad to do? I can only answer this question as per if I were to get pregnant, what would I do? And I feel like I wouldn't go beyond 16 hours fasting. But you don't know until you chat with your healthcare professional and make sure that what you're doing is working and what your intentions are behind why you're fasting while you're pregnant. Is daily fasting like 16-8 bad for women? What about bulletproof coffee? Okay, so like we said in previous videos, fasting for 16, eating for 8, that's perfect. Or fasting for 18, eating for 6, also fine. You can rotate this in with a couple of 24-hour fasts, as I covered in our first video. Bulletproof coffee, that's another one. You can rotate this in with your fasting. So there's some days you're doing a 16-8, other days you're doing a 16-8, but it includes bulletproof coffee. The problem I have with bulletproof coffee, rocket fuel lattes, fatty coffee, all these things is it's quite a lot of fat and quite a lot of calories at the beginning of your day or whenever you have it. And so I like to intersperse little fatty drinks here and there if I feel like I need more fat, but not rely on them 100%. The best thing we can do is have balanced macros at every meal. That way we have more variability throughout the day. And so I like bulletproof coffee. I like fatty coffees, but I don't like them every day. We already chatted about the best time of the month to do it. And for menopausal women, so you guys are so lucky. Yeah, this is like the highlight. You can really do whatever you want. Some of the outlines is 1 24-hour fast a week. It's totally fine. Doing 16, 18-hour fast whenever you want. It's totally cool. You have free reign to do really whatever you want, girl. Last question. What's the best way to prepare for a fast? I don't even really think you need to prepare for a fast. I mean, you're not eating for yourself, okay? So for yourself to prepare is just like pick a day and go with it. And then if that day doesn't work, eat and try again. If you have a family and you are the sole provider for your family when it relates to food prep, I highly recommend preparing food for your family before you fast, because preparing food for your family or grocery shopping or anything to do with food while you're fasting is torturous, horrible, and usually results in a broken fast. And so if you can prepare their meals ahead of time, either by throwing something in the slow cooker or the pressure cooker to have something ready for them for dinner, or just prepare little things and freeze it, or cut up little things and put it in the fridge so little people can just grab what they want, or the other parent can prepare things. If you're a solo parent, just having things prepared so you really just have to heat it up and serve it is the best way to go about it. That way you're not handling food and getting all in your head about food. The worst thing you can do is go out for a meeting with colleagues at a restaurant. I've had to do that so many times fasting, and it just totally sucks every time. So choose the best day that works well for you. I find busy days are the best days because you're not sitting around on the weekend waiting for something to happen. I find weekends, or when you're just sitting around, like the worst times to fast. And so on busy work days where you're go, 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 that can be some of the best times. So I hope you've enjoyed this series on fasting. We made 3 videos all relating to fasting for women who eat a ketogenic-ish diet. I hope you enjoyed the information I shared. And if you want to go deeper, specifically as it relates to fasting, hormones, weight loss, I have a 6-week program that's available now. You can swipe up. No, what am I doing? You can click the corners or down below to check it out on YouTube, or for my Instagram friends, you can go to my profile and click on the 6-week program. That's probably the best place to go for support as it relates to your fasting, weight loss, ketogenic goals as we roll into the new year, just to really set you on the proper trajectory, understanding that your body is different, that you have bio-individuality, and then that's a really important thing if you want to reach your goals. So again, thanks so much for hanging out with me. If you want to learn more about all the things, you can check down below here on YouTube or check out my profile on Instagram, and I will see you soon. Okay, bye.